attendance, and doggone it, if I can't find it, I think I accidentally deleted it. Yeah, so I've got to rebuild it from scratch. So be on the lookout for that today at some point.
Yes, sir. Was it a Wi-Fi issue?
For me?
Yeah.
No, it's just I think I deleted it and I can't find it. And it's probably somewhere where I put it, but somewhere and I just can't find it. I've searched for it and I don't know. I can't find it. I must have accidentally
That's
deleted
me
it.
sometimes when I turn, because I was doing work for history, and there was chart that I know I done one chart, and there's another one now, and I looked at it and said, "Wait a minute, I remember I done something, and I know I turned it in." I went back and it was right there. I'm like, I get so sidetracked on my stuff sometimes.
I'm getting that way now. Let's see, who is that? Riley, saw you pop in. How you doing, girl? Change that attendance.
I didn't mean this, Judy. I meant back here.
Riley, there you are.
Sorry.
Present. I'm doing okay today. Thank you for asking. All right, let me save that. Okay, so let me talk about a couple things. So pre-test, I will get that for y'all this afternoon by today before school is over, as soon as I rebuild it. So just look at that. Again, it's not a graded thing. It's nothing to stress out over. It's just for me to see what music theory knowledge you all currently possess, and where I can, so that I can determine where best to start us in music theory. If we have to start at the beginning, I'll do some quick reviews and go on from there. But that's just to help me moving forward. Let's see what else. Just in case, let's talk about virtual classes. In case you have not heard, we will not be going back to class in person cohorts next week. Okay, that has been changed. We will be going back as of right now. The plan is, what is it, second grade? High school, we will be coming back on February the 1st. That'll be the first day we come back in person.
2 days before my birthday?
Yeah, that's like my birthday is coming up, but
how many days before your birthday, Sage?
2.
2 days. Okay. Thanks for reminding me of that. I'll try to remember that. I'm going to be
No.
I'm going to be much better about recognizing birthdays this semester.
Please don't do anything for my birthday. I absolutely hate my birthday.
Why?
Because of my father.
Mr. Whitaker, do you remember mine?
All right.
I do.
Mine's legit.
I think I remember everyone in October's.
Near close Valentine's. But after Valentine's.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
My brother's girlfriend's brother was born on Valentine's Day. That was my due date. Valentine's Day. That's when I was supposed to be born. That's why I'm so short. I was born early.
All right, let me talk about this real quick. So February 1st, when we come back in person, that's when we come back to virtual and cohorts. So let me give you tell you a couple of details about that, just in case if your other teachers have not gone over. Oh shoot, has not gone over it just yet. Bear with me just a moment. I got to pull this back up. Okay, so I will be returning to school next week. So when you see on the 19th, a change of scenery, it's because I'll be back in my office. So we will be working back in the school, but nobody, it's going to be at school except for teachers and staff. Let's see. Now again, you guys will come back on again in Plan B, which is cohorts, cohort 1, cohort 2, and virtual on February the 1st. Again, if you're not sure about what the cohorts are the two groups of students that will be coming back. So cohort 1 will be coming back in person, those that signed up for come back in person. Cohort 1 will consist of students with last names A through L, starting with those A through L. You'll be in cohort 1 and you'll be coming back in person on Mondays and Tuesdays. If your last name starts with M through Z, then you will be in cohort 2 and they'll come back on Thursdays and Fridays in person. If you are going to be only virtual, then you will be online totally on Monday and Tuesday, Thursday and Fridays. You'll come in, just meet, just like we're doing now at class time on Google Meet. Now, if you need to change your cohort status, if you want to change from being in person to virtual, or change from virtual to in person, which means to swap, then you need to get a hold and email Mr. Manson. And I'm going to give you his email address really, really quick. Give me just a moment to get that.
I'm ready to come back completely, not no cohort 1 or 2.
Oh, you and me both, son.
I'm tired of sticking
Me
at home.
too. I'm tired of this back and forth crap. I can't keep track.
Yeah.
I just put Mr. Manson's email address in the chat. So if you need to contact him, if your parents need to get in touch with him, then you will need to contact him, send him an email, or call him at the school, call him in his office, and he can make that happen, make that switch happen. Now, after we get everybody settled and figured out pretty much where everybody's going to go, at that point, I will get a list of students who will be virtual, and students will be in cohorts, and I'll be able to explain that and have that information for you if you should need it. But if you need to make those changes or find out which one you're in currently, if you've done it but you're not sure exactly if you're going to be in cohort or if you're going to be virtual, email Mr. Manson and ask him to find out. That email address or message to put is in virtual as well. Yes, Rosario, you will contact Mr. Manson about everything dealing with cohorts and virtual. So if you want to make sure if you're in one of those, email Mr. Manson. Okay. All right. So that's that. Let's see if there's anything else I need to talk about. Oh, power. We at the school have been trying to figure out how to improve our power hours, and trying to figure out a way to possibly incorporate clubs to be able to meet during power. So we're currently in the process of figuring that out, how that's going to work, and how to make some changes and improvements to how we utilize our power hour. So that'll be coming up at some point in the future. I don't know exactly what all is going to take place or what has been finalized, but just know that there are some potential changes to power. Again, everything to benefit you guys. It's also going to be those changes are based upon the form that some of y'all may remember. We had a survey that went out last semester talking about power and what changes you would like and additions you would like to have toward power. So they're basing all these changes off of that and taking your feedback and input in that. So just be aware that that's going to happen at some point. Not yet, but I will let you know as soon as I know something, any changes that they're going to make to power. Right now, everything's going to stay the same as it has been thus far. Let's see. I'm trying to think what else. Obviously, talking about cohorts again, going back to that. If you're going to be in person on campus, obviously you have to wear your face mask at all times, mouth and nose covered at all times that you're on campus, unless you're eating or if you're taking a short mask break, just catch your breath and you just give your face a break. But just know that you have to wear the masks everywhere you go, have to be 6 feet apart. When you go to the bathrooms during class changes, don't go to the bathroom during class change. You have to wait to get to your class, and then you have to let you out one at a time. Again, that can help with congregating, keeping the crowds down in the bathroom. So just know that's what we have to deal with. I know it stinks, but we got to deal with it for the meantime. Okay.
It's hard staying away from your old friends and new friends now.
Oh, trust me, I know. I've got several of you guys that want to come up and give me a hug during after class and everything, and I'm just like, I can't do it, guys. As much as I would.
I know. I'm like, I want to hug all my friends.
It's like here's a pinky hug, and sanitize right after that. But we will get through this. We'll get through this, guys.
I see you in the hallway, and all I want to do is just give you a hug, but I can't.
Who?
I know, right?
Ian.
Oh, Ian.
I know, right?
You know how bad it is that I actually want to feel physical contact.
I broke the rules once, and I gave Leslie a hug.
Me and you did once hug each other. I'm like, I don't really care. I know COVID's real, but I don't care no more. Like, I'm tired of wearing masks. I'm pretty much not wearing a mask in public. Not
Me
anymore.
either. I'm not doing
tired
it.
of
Can't make
it.
me. They can't force me.
Well, yeah. Can't force
That's right.
nobody 'cause it's a
It's
free
not like they
country.
can physically put a mask on me. And if you don't want me shopping at your store, that's less money for you. So go ahead.
That's the truth.
I'll go somewhere else.
Trust me, guys. I know it's rough. I know it's rough. Believe me, I'm right there with you. All right. Trying to think of anything else. That free test, I'll get that post up ASAP today. So just be on the lookout for that and do that today, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. So again, things this week's going to be about planning and getting ready and prepared for everything. Trying to get information from you guys. I'm getting to know your voice, getting to know where you guys are with music theory, so I can figure out how best to prepare for classes in the future. So just be patient. We'll get things going here pretty soon. Okay. Any questions or comments about class or about the cohorts or schedules for the rest of time or scheduling when we go back to in person? Excuse me.
Okay, so when we come back, are we going to start singing or?
At some point, yes, I would like to try to do some singing. Yes, it's hard to do that when we have people in class as well as virtual. Have to deal with internet delays, so it's not going to be synchronized. I still have not figured out a very good way of doing that and doing it effectively and efficiently. But I'm still trying to come up with a way to do that. We will sing some as much as we can. And also, that reminds me, thank you for mentioning that. I have finally, for those of you that had been with me last semester, I was trying to get approval for a fundraiser to be able to purchase a air purifier for the classroom so that it make it feel a lot safer to sing. That finally has been approved. So I will be getting you guys details about the fundraiser. I will go ahead and tell you, it is not a sales fundraiser. It is a donation fundraiser type. So all you have to do is tell people about it. So I'll get you that information as soon as I get it set up. And again, once that's out, once I get that to you, make sure you let people know that we are not selling anything. This is totally for donations only. It's not selling anything. So they don't have to worry about having to sign up for wrapping paper of the month or a magazine that they're never going to read or anything like that. Okay. Or getting stuck with a box full of candy that won't get sold. So just make sure that they are aware of that. Once I get that information to you, I'm working on getting that set up so we can start that next week.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
So just be aware of that. And I'm like so excited to be able to get that approved. Okay. Other than that, I think we are good.
Hey, Mr. Whitaker.
Yes, Sage.
Did you ever find out when those masks are going to come in?
Not a clue. We had a meeting. I actually met with with the other course teachers in the county, and she specifically told us I have no new information about the masks. Those of you that are wondering what was she talking about, the county was supposed to have purchased for us a special type of mask, special type of singer's mask, and actually I have one that's basically what it's going to look like. This type of mask is one where it has a more rigid frame. And so it sticks out from your mouth. I'll put mine on so you can see it. So this way, the mask enables you to actually open your mouth more. Plus, you don't have the fabric touching your lips. You know how you sound when you have a mask in front of your face like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see that air blowing in and out.
This mask holds it out from in front of your face so that you can sound and speak and sing more normal. That's the plan.
The type of mask I would wear everywhere instead
That's
of the one
what
that
I
I
would
have to
do.
now.
Yeah.
Because not only that is I wear lip gloss and stuff while I go out. So
that, ladies, that would definitely come in handy for you if you wear makeup and stuff like that. Lip gloss too.
Exactly.
Like I said, the county, we're still waiting to hear back if the county's even purchased them. At this point, I don't even know if they've purchased the doggone things. But I will tell you that if you would like to purchase one on your own, not requiring you to, just saying if you would like to investigate it, you can look them up online, look up Choral Singer's Mask. And they usually, depending on where you get them from, can run anywhere between $25 and $30, mostly because they are handmade. So they're worth the money, though. This was actually the first iteration. I asked my mother, because she's a seamstress, to make one of these. This is the first version of it. And she made another one, looks just like this with a couple of modifications to it. So if you look one up online, if you want to buy one for yourself and just have it, by all means, go for it. You can, like I said, just look it up online, Google it, look up on your favorite search engine, look up Choral Singer's Mask, and you should be able to find a website to be able to purchase those, because they have popped up and have been going pretty steadily. So they might run you anywhere between $20 and $30 just for the cost of the mask. So just be aware of that. Again, that's because they're handmade.
I'm looking up on Amazon.
If I don't think they're going to be on Amazon, they'll be coming from different individual sellers. You might find somebody on Etsy, maybe, because again, that's more of a one person's or small business kind of setup. So I don't think anything would be on Amazon. But I mean, you're free to look, Ian. You may surprise me. I don't know. But say the short answer is not a clue from the county.
Dang it. I was looking forward to those.
Trust me,
that's like the only mask I think I will wear anymore. I don't wear them anywhere.
All right. Any other questions?
No.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording here then.